This program is paid for by The Crossover with Marlon and Armon. Subscribe to their show-owned content at youtube.com/@thecrossover1060.
You're now tuned in to The Crossover with Marlon Jones and Armon Williams.
Hold up, you're teaming up a Sun Devil and a Wildcat? Who came up with that brilliant idea?
The Crossover on KDUS AM 1060.
All right, welcome to The Crossover with Marlon Jones, Armon Williams, KDUS 1060. My name is Armon, but I go by the Hammer, and my partner is Marlon Jones right over here. He goes by Big Showtime. So if you're listening to us, please do us a solid. Go over to YouTube channel or our Facebook fan page and subscribe to our YouTube page or our YouTube channel at The Crossover 1060. Once again, that's at The Crossover 1060. So if you're on YouTube, go to youtube.com/at The Crossover 1060. Marlon Jones had a little bit of an issue with that.
That was a long intro, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Just go to our social stuff. Hit subscribe.
Bam.
Man.
There you go, man. Hey, we're here live at OTG Sports Grill celebrating Biketoberfest. And if you ain't here, folks, you ain't nowhere. So come check it out this weekend, this Saturday and Sunday. 2 days left for this thing, this shindig, man. It's packed up in here. 801 South Power Road, just north of Southern Avenue on Power Road in Mesa. Once again, that's 801 South Power Road, just a little north of Southern Avenue on Power Road, Mesa. This is this is the time of the show that I go ahead and kick it over to Big Showtime,
yes,
Marlon Jones, and ask him how his week is going.
Dude, I've been looking forward to this day for the longest time. It's going to be a long day for me because my boys, we got a tournament tonight, but I've been looking forward to coming to doing our show live here at OTG at Biketoberfest. It's wonderful. All the booths are set up.
Yeah.
We got Henry back there smoking his meats. He's got his ribs, his brisket, his chicken.
That sounds delicious.
It's very delicious, man.
And the smells, man, the aromas here are just beautiful, man. This is a place to be, man. I'm so happy. It finally came, man.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this for about, like a month, a little over a month now?
Yeah, for sure.
We're finally here, man. We're finally here. This is festive, man.
Plus, they're giving away this Harley Sportster.
Yeah.
They're giving that away tomorrow, actually.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's tomorrow, but you can come in and get your tickets from the wonderful servers, bartenders,
right,
and get a chance to win it.
And shout out to the ownership.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jason, Dave,
yeah, absolutely.
Don and Ann, their wonderful significant others.
And we'll have Don and Ann on the show here later on today to go ahead and talk about the event, talk about OTG Sports Grill, and promote this place. This is a great venue for college athletics, college sports, college football, as well as NFL football. I know that they've been, that they have a steady NFL crowd that comes here. Definitely want to promote the college athletics and college football as well. So, again, OTG Sports Grill, 801 South Power Road, just north of Southern Avenue on Power Road, Mesa. And with that, Marlon, I think we got a packed show.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and let's kick it off with a little opening buzz for the folks.
And now it's time for the opening buzz.
All right. Are you kidding me? No way! Listen, this is part of the journey. We're not there yet. Let's enjoy it. Let's embrace it. Let's party. And a connected team is a dangerous team. We are dangerous. Let's party all day.
Yeah, that was Torey Lovello, the manager, the skipper of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and his epic rant, post-game rant, as they wound up sweeping the Milwaukee Bucks in 2 games to make it to the advance. They're playing in the NLDS a little bit later on today. They got the Los Angeles Dodgers, but a hell of a series, man, for Torey Lovello. And I tell you what, this dude was geeked up, wasn't he?
Man, did we see this coming?
No. I've been telling you for the last month and a half that this team had no chance in hell of making the playoffs because of the abysmal July that they had. They had a horrible July, had a horrible August, or a mediocre August, but September they kicked it in.
Man.
They found whatever they needed to find. They got it to the depths of their belly. And they were able to go ahead and pull out some important series. What got them over the hump really was the Chicago series.
Yes.
They had 2 series in Chicago in September. They had a foursome in Chicago. they swept them, and then they won two out of 3 when Chicago came like about a week later down to Chase Field. That got them over the hump. They faced off against the division-winning Milwaukee Brewers, and that series was an exciting series to watch.
It was an exciting series to watch, and it was absolutely fun watching the Diamondbacks. I mean, basically playing with house money, nothing to lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody expected them to be there.
No.
And they swept them.
Yeah. They swept them.
Man, the Dodgers got, I know they better bring their A game and, stretch a little bit. So Diamondbacks got something to say, but this is the best time of year, personally, for me to watch baseball.
Oh, yeah. This is my absolute favorite time of year.
The crowds are electric. Like watching the Philly series was phenomenal. Did you see, by the way...
you mean Phillies Marlins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you see the dude at the Philly game? He bought his entire section beers.
Okay. Really?
Spent $4,500 and bought his entire section beers.
That dude must have some serious ducats, man.
Apparently so.
Yeah, but it was fun, man. It's festive. So all of those series, those wild card series, they wound up being sweeps. So all of those teams swept.
I know.
Like 2-game sweep. It was a clear sweep. And we got some interesting baseball this weekend. Obviously, Diamondbacks face the Dodgers, but you also have some interesting matchups. I think right now the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles are about to kick off. They're waiting to kick off, but they're actually in a little bit of a rain delay right now. But yeah, we got some interesting series. I'm going to take a look at it and kind of give you guys an idea. Houston, the Astros, they face the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins better than I thought they would be this season.
It's been nice to see the baseball playoffs with the Twins and Orioles, and it's been a while.
Yeah, and the series that everybody's going to probably be talking about really is the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yep.
There's got a lot of implications in that series. And of course, the Braves, they got the best record in Major League Baseball and the best record in the National League. They look at like the odds-on favorite to win the World Series.
With the potential MVP.
With the potential MVP, absolutely. Acuna Jr. is going crazy. I mean, that dude is 40-40 clubber. He's in rarefied air. But the Diamondbacks, they have this series coming up against the Dodgers.
Yep.
And right now, it's going to be Kershaw tonight. He's going to be facing Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly, he struggled against the Los Angeles Dodgers. I think he's like 0 for 10, 0 for 11 or something like that. Something's got to give. If he can figure it out and he can keep the game close and they can go ahead and generate enough runs towards the end of the game and wind up being victorious, I don't know if they can beat the Dodgers tonight. They have a path to go ahead and to win that series. Sure. But I think a lot is counting on today because the Dodgers have some issues when it comes to their pitching staff with their health, other than Clayton Kershaw.
Well, Clayton kind of struggles in the playoffs anyway. So
yes, he has.
And the Diamondbacks are on a super, super hot streak right now. They're just going to ride that wave. Like I said, what do they got to lose?
Yeah, they're playing with house money.
Nobody expected them there. We sure didn't.
No, this is not supposed to be their year to be here.
No.
Next year is supposed to be the year. Next year and the year after was when they were supposed to go ahead and start making playoff push and start challenging for the pennant.
I'd be remiss, speaking of the Atlanta Philly series.
Right.
Good friend of the show, friend of mine, Leslie. I know she's listening, so I try to give a shout out to the Braves for her because I know she is just absolutely geeked out of her mind. Wearing, probably got her Chipper Jones jersey on.
Okay.
Her Hank Aaron socks.
You know what Hank Aaron socks, Chipper Jones T-shirt. Okay. Oh, she's old school.
Yeah,
she's Atlanta Braves to the bone.
For sure. So shout out to her. So
yeah,
there we go.
But you know what? I think what we talked about the series against the Chicago Cubs, how the Diamondbacks were able to get themselves to nestle their playoff position and hold on to that playoff position. I think what really helped them was down the stretch. They had a strategy that apparently it's obviously it's worked, and that was to go ahead for the majority of the remainder of the games in September was to go ahead and to pitch Merrill Kelly, give teams a combination of Merrill Kelly and Zach Gallen. They played about 50% of the remaining of those games on the schedule, so they made sure that they got them in the starting pitching rotation, and it worked.
It did work.
And that's going to be their strategy going into the playoffs.
As it should. It has to be.
If they want to do anything.
It has to be. So props to Lovello for that strategy.
Yeah. It absolutely has worked. Big Pimpin', I understand you got the basketball tournament coming on a little bit later on today.
Yeah. We my 8th graders, like I said, AG Fire. It's the breast cancer awareness tournament that they have every October. that is one of our favorite tournaments to play in as a club at the fitness center. I mean, the center over in Avondale.
Right.
So that's why I got the pink laces on today, in honor of
breast cancer awareness.
Of that, yep. Cool. Yeah, looking forward to that. It's gonna be an all-dayer, but I love doing it.
We're gonna get you. Make sure that you have a chance to go ahead and break it out there. You got to go all the way across town.
Oh, well, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. We got some college football going on too.
Yep.
Give you guys some quick scores right now in the Red River rivalry. We got Oklahoma, Texas. Oklahoma's up 10-7 in the second quarter. It's just the start of the second quarter.
Okay.
And that rivalry is always competitive. Oklahoma comes in, they're ranked 12th in the country, and then of course Texas is ranked 3rd.
One of the best of all time. I want to go to that one time because that takes place during their state fair. So
yeah, absolutely.
That's one game I do want to go to, is the Texas-Oklahoma game.
And how about this one? This early in the game. It's in the second quarter. It's the start of the second quarter. About 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. But Ohio State is trailing right now 10-7 to Maryland.
What?
Yeah, it's early. It's early. Don't get too excited.
I won't.
Don't freak out yet.
I ain't gonna freak out.
Maryland is they're competing a little bit against Ohio State. We'll see if they're able to go ahead and continue that throughout the course of the game. So that'd be pretty interesting. All right, coming up next, we got the Arizona Cardinals as they square off this Sunday against the Cincinnati Bengals. So we weigh in on that matchup next. You're listening to the Crossover, KDUS 1060, Marlon Armon. We're at OTG Sports Grill here in Mesa. Come check us out, 801 South Power Road.